The AirTag. This is one of those products that had a relatively quiet release, kind of like when the AirPods first came out. But as time goes on, I'm expecting to see a lot more of these things out and about because they are just so useful. I know I use mine at least a couple times a week when I'm in a rush, I'm looking for my keys. I can just pull up the Find My button and find them with seconds thanks to the AirTag. But like any product, it's not perfect, and after 4 months of use, I do have some complaints and some suggestions that I think you should be aware of if you're considering picking one of these up. First up, it scratches super easily, especially this glossy metal side. Mine is already covered in scratches after just 4 months. Not a huge deal to me. I don't really care how my AirTag looks, but if you do, that's something to keep in mind. So probably my biggest complaint about the design of the AirTag is that by itself, there's just no way to attach it to anything. So most other trackers come with a little hole cutout that you can use to attach to any keyring, but with the AirTag, you'll have to purchase an additional accessory. And the accessories Apple sells are really overpriced in my opinion. I think the Belkin one that I got at the Apple store cost like $13 for what's basically a piece of plastic and a keyring. And if you're someone who purchased the AirTag leather Hermes loop for $449,
stop it. Get some help.
So my suggestion is if you purchase an AirTag, go on Amazon and you should be able to find like a 2 or a 4 pack of cases for less than $10. Now I also want to talk about this. So that's the sound that plays when you press the play sound button in the Find My app. And I don't know about you, but that sound just isn't ideal for helping me locate missing items. I don't know if this translates over video, but it's kind of echoey and it's definitely not easy to pinpoint if you're in a large room or outside somewhere. And I don't know, maybe it has something to do with the smaller speaker on the AirTag that makes it harder to locate. But regardless, I think something should be done about that sound. Now, the last concern I have about the physical components of the AirTag is the battery life. And that's because some users have already been reporting low battery warnings despite just 4 months of use with the AirTag, which is well short of the 1-year battery life estimate that Apple gives. Thankfully, I haven't experienced this issue. All 4 of my AirTags have at least 70% battery. Now, it doesn't give you an exact percentage, but you can kind of estimate it based on the symbol. So at that rate, I do expect mine to last a full year. However, I do know multiple people that have less than 50% battery remaining, so they'll probably have to swap out their battery after maybe 7 or 8 total months of use. Now, is this a deal breaker? Not really, because the AirTag uses these standard CR2032 batteries that you can get pretty much anywhere. They cost just a couple bucks and you can swap them out in seconds. But I guess it's just disappointing and maybe slightly annoying that some people aren't gonna get the full year estimate that Apple provides. Moving on to the AirTag software, I have one major complaint here. So for the most part, the AirTag software integration with the Find My app is great. I think that's what makes the AirTag such a competitive product to begin with. But it lacks one feature that competitors like Tile and Chipolo have, and that's the ability to share your AirTag with other users. So each AirTag is tied to your Apple ID and only viewable from a device that's using that ID. So if, for example, you had a set of keys that you wanted to share between family members, with the AirTag, only one person would be able to locate them. That's unless everybody was sharing the same Apple ID, which I don't think most people do. So I don't know why Apple doesn't allow this. I know you're able to share your iPhone location with other users, so it doesn't sound like it would be too far of a stretch to share your AirTag location. But at the moment, that's the biggest missing feature from this product. Okay, so I know I've been pretty harsh on the AirTag in this video, maybe a little nitpicky, but I wanted to let you guys know that I still think this is the best tracker on the market at the moment. The Find My network is really what makes the AirTag so great. Way more people have iPhones and devices connected to Find My than the other competing tracker networks, which makes it just that much easier to find your item if you happen to misplace it. So sure, the AirTag has its cons just like any other product, but for the most part, it's pretty great and I've really enjoyed the past 4 months with it. Thanks for watching and I'll catch you guys in the next one.